How's it going, Chip Travis? Me, Chips, here to announce a new series that is going to be happening on the channel. That's right, I'm announcing my involvement in the SSL Draft League, the Smelling Salts League. Don't know why it's called that, but it is. So, yes, my first experience with a draft league and, you know, competitive battling in quite some time. I'm not that familiar with it, but, you know, here I am. I am the coach of the New England Patrats, as you can see on the screen right there. And yeah, this little video here is going to be the draft analysis for the Pokemon that I have drafted. Now, if you don't know how a Pokemon Draft League works, have no fear, for I shall explain it to you. So basically, I believe there are 7 other people in this draft league, and each person is the coach of a team, and we each drafted 12 Pokemon to have on our overall squad. And each week, we battle a different person in the league. We take 6 of our 12 into battle, and, you know, we battle to see who wins. And that's basically it. Whoever has the best record, I think, you know, the top 4 going to the playoffs. I probably won't be there, to be perfectly honest. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. But you cannot draft just any 4 Pokemon, or any 6 Pokemon. Nope. Any 12. I know how to count. Any 12 Pokemon. You have to draft 3 Pokemon from the 4 different Smogon tiers, which, if you don't know what competitive battling, this may seem like a different language to you. It kind of did to me too, but it's not that complicated. Basically, there are 4 tiers that, you know, these people who are more knowledgeable about competitive battling than I have made. And, you know, the better the Pokemon, the higher the tier. So there are the OU tier, the UU tier, RU, and NU. Don't know what they stand for. But you get 3 from each for a total of 12. So, yes, that is what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be looking at the team that I have drafted. It might be great, it might be terrible, I have no idea. But also, there was a live draft. But you might be like, oh, you weren't at the live draft. That's right, I was not. I was unfortunately unable to make it. So I had to, you know, pick from what was left after the draft. But honestly, I just kind of winged it anyway. So don't judge me if you think that, you know, the team is not that good. But hopefully we can take it to victory nonetheless. But the first tier that we're going to be looking at is my OU draft picks. So the first Pokemon that I decided to draft was Kyurem Black. Didn't know why this thing was in OU. It's like, seems, because there's a tier above OU that's like all the legendaries. Apparently this guy's in OU. I was like, huh, he's freaking strong. Alright, let's snag him. So yes, Kyurem Black, which I am nicknaming Nor'easter Bunny for the squad. Get it? Funny? Right. So yeah, he's got great stats, I think. I don't know what, you know, people normally do with him in competitive. I will figure that out later, though, right? I'm kind of doing this on the fly, if you couldn't tell. But this guy, look at him. Just look at him. How can he not be super strong? He's on the cover of a game. So, you know, I had to snag him. And, yeah, so there we go. That is our first OU pick. But the second is yet another. Technically not legendary. It is an Ultra Beast. It is Kartana. Snowflake the Kartana. I just need to make the little paper snowflakes, cut it out. You know the whole thing. And yes, Kartana, which is a stupidly strong Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why no one else drafted it before I did, but I got in there, I snagged it. It's got real high attack, real high speed, so it comes in just, boom, taking people out. That's the hope, at least. I don't know, maybe it's really bad and I actually didn't realize, but, you know, whatever. Snowflake is here to join the squad. And the final OU Pokemon that I have decided to draft is Mimikyu Pikachu. Look, it's just a Pikachu. It's just a normal old Pikachu, but it's actually a Mimikyu, low-key. Now, I do know a little bit. When Sun and Moon first came out, I was trying to get into competitive battling a little bit. Did not go well. But I did know that Mimikyu was really good because of his disguise ability. So, you know, no matter what, it can eat up a hit, take no damage, and, you know, be ready to go. So that is really good. So, yes, Mimikyu is our final OU draft pick. But now, so I think so far we've got, my OU are like the busters, you know, we got Kyurem Black, we got Kartana, we got Mimikyu, they're all coming in, doing damage, taking people out. 'Cause, you know, you can't take people out, you can't win the game. But next up is the UU tier. So these are, you know, slightly worse than the OU tier, apparently. I don't know, but still pretty good, I guess. But the first one we have is Terrakion. Gore the Terrakion. Another legendary Pokemon. Another Buster. We got, spoilers, a lot of Busters on this team. I'm a big fan of the Busters. So we got Gore the Terrakion. And yeah, it's rock fighting, which, spoilers, were 2 types that I needed for the squad. I think, you know, it's going to be pretty good. If we need another Buster, he's right there, ready to go. Gore is here. And next, we have Valor the Azelf. The first non-Buster. This is more of a support guy, I think. I don't know. I look at it. It looks like a support guy, so that's the hope. Another legendary. There's a lot of legendaries on this team because, you know, I was like, yo, legendaries, gimme, 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 gimme. But yeah, I know Azelf can learn a lot of fancy stuff, a lot of fun stuff. So hopefully we'll have a little trickster here in Azelf. But the final UU member to the team is, surprise, surprise, yet another legendary, Fox the Moltres. By the way, if you can, you know, guess the inspiration for all these nicknames in the comments down below, you know. You don't win anything, but you win my respect, which is really, that's like a prize in and of itself. But Fox, the Moltres, I honestly don't know what Moltres is. I was just needed a fire type and I saw Moltres is there and I was like, what? Another legendary, so bam. I'm assuming it does a lot of damage. I think it's pretty bulky. I don't know. I'll figure that out. And if it's bad, we're allowed to make trades, so maybe I'll be, you know, hitting people up with Moltres, or maybe it'll be fantastic. I honestly have no idea. Like I said, I'm just kind of winging this at this point. But look at it. It's a freaking flaming bird. How can it not be good, right? Right? But next is the RU tier. Then it gets a little fancy because, you know, the Pokemon down here aren't so good in the brute strength department. So you gotta get a little tricky with them. So I think that is in fact what I did. And the first RU member to the team is Maya the Porygon 2. Now I know, I've heard that this thing, throw an Eviolite on there, it's like unkillable, apparently. You know, I guess we'll wait and see. People said it was a really good wall, so here it is. I mean, it just looks like a little round duck, but I will trust them and we will see. So, Maya the Porygon 2 here on the, oh, I got the hiccups, oh no, here on the squad. But the next RU Pokemon is Mega Crab the Drapion. Apparently also pretty bulky. I don't know. I didn't have a poison or dark type. I'm like, there you go. But yeah, again, I don't really know. Toxic Spikes, I think you can learn. That's pretty good. Maybe you can't even learn that. I have no idea. I think it's pretty bulky. I think you can do some damage. It looks freaking cool. So, you know, there's points right there. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm going to be, you know, if you don't know a lot about competitive battling, we're in the same boat. I'm going to be figuring this out as I go, but hopefully, like, I mean, look at this guy. How can he not be good, right? Right? So, there he is. But the final RU member to the team is a little, you know, people were in the little, like, Discord we have with the people, with the league Discord. People were like, I was saying, yo, I should draft this guy. People were like, no way, you're not going to draft this guy. And so I had to do it. I had to prove the haters wrong. Our next RU draft is technically not from RU, but they said you're allowed to, you know, each tier, you're allowed to dip down and get guys from lower tier in that tier if you want. So, our final RU draft pick, of course, you gotta draft the mascot. We got Tom the Patrat on the squad. Now, you may be thinking, Patrat, what are you doing? Do you even want to win? But this is the, you know, the hidden weapon. Nobody knows what this Patrat's going to do. I don't even know what this Patrat's going to do yet. But I'll figure something out. I'll figure out the cheesiest of cheese strategies for this little rat here. It makes sense. You know, it's a rat, eats cheese. We're going to come up with a cheesy strategy for this guy. And people are going to be like, whoa. By the end of this, they will update the, you know, the tiers. Patrat will be an OU. Mark my words. Tom's going to go to work. So, we're going to see how that goes. But, you know, you got to draft the mascot, right? Right. But now, on to the fourth and final tier, the NU tier, and this is my favorite tier by far, just because of the guys I drafted. You will see why. If you've been around the channel for a bit, and you see who I got here, you could be like, oh, it's over. It's over. There's some power down here. So our first NU draft, you already know, it's Tuck the Torterra. One of my favorite Pokemon. Look at, he's super, I mean, in the games, he's super good. I don't know if that translates to competitive or not, but we will find out. He's bulky. He can do damage. It's a freaking Torterra. He's a big turtle with a tree on its back. Come on. Come on. So, yeah, gotta draft Tuck. I mean, I saw the end. Look, when you see the rest of these guys in NU, you can be like, whoa! It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy because the next NU draft is, of course, we already drafted the mascot for the team. But how about the mascot for the whole freaking channel? Rio the Floatzel is here. He's ready to go. Yeah, I said Torterra was one of my favorite Pokemon. This right here, my favorite. Ever since I was a kid, he's so cool. Look at him. So, no idea how, again, I have no idea how good he is in competitive. I'm going to make it work. Mark my words. This Floatzel here is going to go to work on these fools. You don't even know. They don't even know what hit him with Rio here. But the 12th and final member to the team might just be the strongest. Because hashtag Team Ned is here. I couldn't believe Ned was in NU. Ned should be in his tier of its own all the way at the very top. So I scooped him up. No one drafted him yet. He is here on the squad. And he's going to take people out. Because not only is, Ned just great on his own, but we were allowed to have one Z Crystal on the team. I think. Everyone had one, so I just assumed we were allowed to have one. So Ned here is going to be taking into battle with him the Bugium Z to end careers. End whole careers. Ned's going to come in, take out some guys, first week, take out some guys freaking, I don't know, Mew, whatever, I don't know, is Mew even allowed? Ned's going to demolish it with a Bug Z move, just gone, obliterated, never bringing it again for the rest of the season. That's what's going to happen with Ned here. It's going to be insane. And yeah, that is the whole squad. Look at look at the power on this squad. Look at this. Look at these guys. So, all the other coaches in the SSL, better watch your back. Because, people are like, oh, he drafted a Patrat. He doesn't know what he's doing. I'm coming for that cup. Alright? Alright? I'm going to take it all. I'm going to take it all! And I will be the champion. And I will bring Patrat to the championship match. Mark my words. He'll be there. He will win along with the rest of this team. Look at these guys. I got a good feeling about the New England Patrats, guys. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Stick around. I think there's one battle a week is how it goes. But we'll see. We'll figure that out later, I guess. But with that, I'm going to end off this episode right here. If you enjoyed, as always, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Tune in. Tune in sometime in the near future. For the next battle. If you follow me on Twitter, I'll probably be like, yo, it's going up this day, this time, and then you can know. But if you also subscribe, you can see in a little box if it's actually working. I don't know. People always complain about how they're broken, so maybe you won't see. I don't know. But that's why you gotta follow me on Twitter. And speaking of Twitter, I'm starting a new hashtag. Hashtag Patrats for the cup. It's gonna happen. They're gonna take it all. We're gonna take it all. And I will see you then. But until then, don't forget to take it easy.